This is what solitude does. It silences the world so that the voice of Allah can be heard in your heart. And that voice doesn't scream, it doesn't rush, it doesn't overwhelm. It speaks gently, it reminds you softly. And if you allow yourself to be still long enough, you'll hear it. You'll hear that whisper that says, I am with you. I never left. Come back to me. That's not your imagination. That's your Lord. And He's closer now than ever before. So the next time you feel left out, pushed aside, or forgotten by people, remember this. You're not being isolated, you're being invited by the most merciful, by the one who never needs to raise his voice to call you. He simply removes distractions until you hear him clearly. This is the mercy of Allah, a mercy that often comes wrapped in silence, a love that's so pure it removes everything else so your heart can finally focus. Don't rush through this. Don't curse the quiet. Accept the invitation. Because when Allah calls you in solitude, it means He wants to give you something that can't be found in crowds. Peace, purpose, and His presence. Psalm 2. The prophets faced solitude before strength. Because before greatness came isolation, or before miracles came silence, and before divine missions were given, there was solitude. This pattern isn't a coincidence. It's a divine principle. If you study the lives of the prophets, every single one of them, you'll see a consistent pattern. Before they stood before nations, before they carried out Allah's commands, and before their names were etched in history, they were alone, not just physically, but spiritually. They went through moments of total silence, total detachment, and deep reflection. These weren't accidental pauses in their lives. They were divinely placed stepping stones, because in isolation hearts are softened, egos are humbled, and souls are prepared to carry weighty missions. Solitude is not a gap between greatness, it is the beginning of it. Look at the lives of the prophets, peace be upon them all. Each one of them was tested with loneliness. Each one of them faced seasons where they were cut off from the world, but connected deeply to their Lord. This wasn't just physical loneliness, it was emotional, it was spiritual, the type of solitude that makes you question everything, your purpose, your direction, your strength. And yet, in those moments, something remarkable happened. They turned inward, and through that inward turn, they turned upward. They didn't lose their minds, they found their Rab, they didn't crumble, they were reformed. Their isolation wasn't weakness, it was a moment of spiritual purification where every voice was silenced except one, Allah's. It was in those private moments that their public strength was born. Before Prophet Musa AS was chosen to confront Pharaoh, he fled into the desert alone. Imagine this, a man raised in a palace, surrounded by riches, now running for his life. One mistake, one confrontation, and everything he knew was gone. He had no one to defend him, no crowd to comfort him, no one walking beside him. He crossed vast lands with nothing but dust beneath his feet and the weight of guilt and uncertainty in his heart.